Welcome to part 2 of making invisible things visible. And this time we focus on a feature called packet capture. And this is quite similar to NetFlow, the feature that we discussed during the last video, but it's kind of like this feature on steroids. Let me explain. Welcome to another episode of Show Don't Tell, the series where we not only talk about technology, but show you how things actually work. And this time, we're covering capture or packet capture. And whereas NetFlow gives you quick insights into the IP traffic to and from your devices, packet capture can do the same but with much more detail. You can reconstruct exactly what happened and when. It shows you where data is sent from, where it's sent to, what protocol is being used like UDP or TCP. And instead of only seeing the metadata, you can see the exact content of the data packet. Really cool. Let me show you. Let's go to the Monogoto Hub. We log in and select integrations. From integrations, we select packet capture and we activate the integration. Then we have to wait an hour, at least. So grab a coffee and take your time. I have with me a device, the Thingy 9151. I will turn on the device and let it run for a few minutes. Then we go back to the Monogoto console, download the capture and analyze exactly what's happening. So the device is functioning, data is sent to the cloud. You can see that the device is operational in the NRF dashboard. And let's have a fun interaction as well. We can change the color of the LED on the device. So let's make it red for a second. Push it. I think I need to press the button to make it go faster. And now, not sure how clear it is to see in the video, but now the color has changed to red. That's fun. If we go to the Monogoto Hub, then we can find directly the data, the IP traffic from NetFlow. So we see that data is sent back and forth, but it's not what I want to show you. I want to show you capture. So I click this button and I want to have a full capture of the last, let's say 10 minutes. And I click the button. Preparing. And ready. Let's download the file. I opened the PCAP file, the packet capture file in Wireshark. Here you can see all the data that's been sent to and from the device. And that's actually a lot in the last few minutes. So it tries to connect with co-op.nrf clouds and well, lots of things are happening. Apparently here it tries to establish a TCP connection, which it didn't manage to do. And here let's highlight the actual data. The TCP session is starting and it always starts with a three-way handshake. So the device reaches out, requesting to connect, then the server acknowledges this connection, and then the third message is the device confirming that the connection had been established. And then real data is sent. Lots of information is shown here. The frame, the amount of bytes, transmission protocol, but also the exact ports from the device, but also the destination. And we can find the actual data that is sent. And at the right side, you can see what those bytes mean. The data itself is encrypted because it's using TCP, but there's always metadata that's not encrypted. And these are the parts that you can directly see here. And somewhere in between those readable characters is the actual sensor payload. So it's a lot of fun seeing how this works and getting to the bottom of this whole IP data flow. And it's incredible how much data is sent to establish a connection with such a device. Let me give you another example with a different device. It's the Murata module that's currently connected to a satellite. And when using satellites, I don't want expensive handshakes that consumes time and resources and data. I want very simple UDP data. Let's send a couple of messages and review the capture file after. So I sent data using the Murata module to a platform called UBDOTS. And UBDOTS is represented by this IP address starting with 3.19. And I wanted to minimize the amount of data because it's going over satellites. So we don't want all of this overhead and these handshakes because that's expensive in terms of resources. So plain UDP, very simple, as little data as possible. So here is send a message to destination port 9012. And because it's plain UDP, it's not encrypted in any way. So you can see the exact data that I'm sending. In this message, I'm requesting the last value of the temperature data. And if that went well, then in the next message, the platform should respond with this data. And it does, because here it reports 25.12, which is the current temperature. In the next message, I'm sending sensor data, including temperature, humidity, etc. And then the server responds with OK, accepting all the values that the device sent. It's fascinating how much data is shown in that capture file, how much information you can gain from that data. And this really shows what is happening under the hood of all that IP traffic. For more information about the capture feature, head over to docs.monogoto.io, select Hub and select Captures. And here you can find all information about everything that I just explained in way more detail, including how to read a packet capture file. So I recommend, if you want to learn more, to head over this documentation page. Thank you so much for watching. This was another episode of Show Don't Tell. My name is Lawrence, and I'm wishing you good luck with analyzing the IP traffic of your connected device. See you next time.